hope you guys are doing well. So today's theory, I want to thank Sumit Tayagi for talking about this, and we are going to dive into it a little bit deeper, and we're going to talk about why the Scabbards injuring Kaido makes total sense within the last chapter of One Piece. Now, looking at it, let's talk about the greatness behind the construction of the latest chapter. The Scabbards are not just the side characters in One Piece and in the Wano arc. We see a connection spanning multiple arcs and multiple years from their characters. Now we see Denjiro, Ashura, Kawamatsu were touted to be the three strongest samurais in Wano, the same samurais due to which even Akinu was hesitant to send his forces in Wano. Now, Wano is regarded as a strong country due to the same samurai. Inuyarashi and Nekoromushi fought with Jack on equal terms, who is if it's a Yonko commander. In short, at least 5 of the 9 Red Scabbards are either commander level or near that. And from that information, we see Izo was a Whitebeard Division commander. Kinemon was like the first mate of Odin, and his skills are no joke as well. Kikinoji and Raizo are somewhat comparable to the Flying Six. And then furthermore, all the 9 Red Scabbards have Hero, and mind you, Hero is the technique which is hinted by Oda as the only technique which can pierce Kaido's skin, and also is what hinted in the chapter that Kaido was saying they had Odin's Ryo specifically. Now let's further explain that. Now, willpower. Willpower is one of the main aspects of the One Piece, and it has been consistent throughout the series. In fact, Haki is a byproduct of willpower. In dire, desperate situations, willpower blooms even more, and the Scabbards had to suffer for 20 years. Now, Ashura Doji lost his entire crew who tried to raid Onigashima. Denjiro had to work under a scumbag and was engulfed in extreme rage. Kawamatsu had to suffer for so long in Udon. Mink suffered in Lot and Zo due to Jack, and for Kinemon and with the wounds were fresh, as it was just a few days ago when Odin sacrificed for them. They all deserved a shot at Kaido. It just makes sense for that to happen and for them to be able to fight him and to face him. And I think it's a beautiful work that Oda did to incorporate this. Now, we also know that the Yonkos are not gods, and mental state as well. And One Piece villains are not flawless beings. They are not your typical overpowered, you can't touch me beings. They have flaws and quirks. That's what makes One Piece unique from its contemporaries. It would have been so easy for Oda to make Kaido like Madara and one-shot everybody, and later a team up of Supernovas and Scabbards take him out, but nope. That storyline is cliche, it's done before, and this is not how Oda writes his stories. Now, Kaido's biggest flaw is his drinking habit and mental state. Even Luffy was able to manage a hit on him in his drunk state, but later when he sobered up, he one-shot Luffy. The same way here, as soon as Kaido sobered up, he was serious and turned into a dragon and is now ready to wipe them up and to a rooftop. He's ready to destroy him. Now, heading into the rooftop, let's take a step back and let's talk about the mental state and how that plays a big role in One Piece. Now, Katakuri can't use Future Sight if he's not concentrated. The same way Kaido was having his PTSD from the flashbacks of Odin and couldn't concentrate. And we don't even know Kaido's backstory yet and why he is suicidal. Taking a step into that, we see Big Mom's mental state was associated with Mother Carmel, and she has problems due to her tragic past. Shanks lost an arm to a Sea King despite his strength and his overpowered haki. Whitebeard got penetrated by Squard while off guard. Jozu blocked Mihawk's attack and made Aokiji bleed. Physical prowess and mental state are interconnected. And now from this information, let's talk about the end and how this is just the beginning of the war. Now, this is just Act 3. The real battle will start in Act 4. Act 3 always ends in tragedy, so let's wait for the Scabbards' utter defeat. But if you think before that they don't deserve anything, not even a scratch on Kaido, then you are an utter fool. This is their story, and they are not like secondary characters of other arcs where they are just showpieces and the Straw Hats handle everything. In fact, We should be happy that we are getting competent secondary characters. Otherwise, you guys would have had a complaint that Oda is just doing the same thing over and over from arc to arc. Now, we've seen Oda changing his style and the way the Straw Hats are developing within arcs to arcs. You can tell that each storyline has added more and more characters and introduced them to play more of a part within the world of One Piece. Starting in Dressrosa with a combination of Law adding into the battle and synchronizing his play with Luffy. And more characters developing their play with the characters all the way up to Wano now. Now from that, when Kaido was introduced, there was no mention that he can't be injured. It was mentioned that he can't be killed. There's a vast difference. As soon as Kaido sobered up, he is fine and now fully ready to battle. And if you can see, there's no scar left on him except the Odin ones. He is a monster and he can heal quickly due to his powers. Now that's going to do it for this video today, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you guys think about Kaido and what the future for the One Piece Wano arc is going to have and how it's going to end and who and what are going to have roles in the future. I'll talk to you guys next time. Later.